Jamie's here to talk this week's film, so what's interesting you this week?
Well, the first one up is, we've got two big ones this week. The first one is London Has Fallen. Now, this is the sequel to Olympus Has Fallen, which was the White House movie, which was a little bit like Die Hard, which came out with Gerard Butler, where the White House was invaded by terrorists and he had to save the president. So a similar thing happens, but this time on a grander scale in London, where the UK Prime Minister has sadly passed away. So all of the world's leaders come to the funeral, which leads to a terrorist attack. And we've got a little bit of a clip.
It was a trap.
That's an understatement.
It's one thing to plan for this, another to live it.
All right, well, we're good now.
It'll be okay.
Yeah. We'll be on secure ground in 10 minutes, okay?
There was no chatter on this. None. Something of this magnitude, it took years to plan, and we had days.
How did they do this, Mike?
They only have to get it right once. Today they got it right way more than that.
As again, an action film, and they are whispering in. You think they'd be shouting? They're in a helicopter in this scene. You think they'd actually be shouting to get over the...
Whenever we play these clips, I do wonder if there's a special filter in computer systems to make film clips sound extra gravelier.
Yes.
We're in danger.
We are under attack.
We're in danger. And these clips make you go a bit quivery.
So, of course, so what happens is all of the world leaders get wiped out, with the exception of the US president, and he's been protected by Gerard Butler. And you'd like to be protected by Gerard Butler. I know quite an awful lot of women would be like to be protected by...
Did we ever get to the bottom of whether he bought a house in Walkington?
Yes, I think he did, because he's friends with the guy who runs East Riding. I can't remember his name now. Can you remember his name off the top of your head?
It'll come back to me because it's just slipped my mind. It'll come back. He's a very dashing man. I know that.
Yes,
let me remember.
It's his best mate. But anyway, so he is a very good action star. You've seen him, of course, in Olympus Has Fallen. He was in 300, and it's a Scottish actor. He's a good-looking fella, and I think my wife would actually leave me for him. But there you go. That's another story. But the action is really good. The action sequences are fantastic. Gerard Butler is really good at this kind of thing, but for me, it feels more like a video game. If you've seen, like your kids, or you play it yourself, if you've played the Call of Duty games, it feels exactly the same as that. And the main problem I had with it, I don't think it's the best time to release a film like this. We're just basically still getting over the attacks what we've had in Paris. It's hitting a little bit close to home for me as well, and I was thinking, does the audiences around the world really want to see that, when it's reiterating the fear that the world has at the moment of these attacks that could go on in any major city throughout the world. So, if you are an action fan, you will get a lot out of it. I think I'd give that 3 stars for that. But I think if you are still a little bit wary and still a little bit shocked for what went on in Paris last year, I think I'd avoid this one, because it will bring up quite a few memories.
Now, you named and shamed your mum a few minutes ago,
I know.
Jamie, but we can actually say your mum's very clever, because she's remembered the actor that we couldn't remember.
Yes, she just texted me and said it was Vincent Regan. So thank you very much, Mother, and I do apologise about the leprosy story.